great event, one of the elite events, and really of all college basketball. I think it's pits two great conferences against each other, and it's exciting for us to go against a very good Wake team, a team that was an NCAA tournament team. Danny does a great job. I've known Danny for years. I took a few butt whoopings by him as a player. He's one of the elite players in all of college basketball. He's done a great job, not only at Wake, but at Tulsa. So a team that is very gifted from the perimeter, shoot a lot of threes. They've got great depth. They're an old team. Again, we'll have to play extremely well, and it'll be a great challenge on the road, and looking forward to it.
Bridges, what's this next test mean? I mean, this team, obviously, kind of the competition's gone up a little bit, but what's this one mean for this team?
Well, I think it's every night you get a chance to face something different and face some adversity. It helps prepare you for what's down the road, and they'll have a great crowd in a hostile arena, and a team that was an NCAA tournament team, a team that's got those same aspirations, and for us, it's about learning to fight and learning to deal with a run like North Carolina Central went on the other night, and bounce back from it and not let it destroy you. Be different. We don't have 15,000 or 14,000 fans in there cheering for us every time something positive happens. It's just about us. And that's a mentality that I want our guys to have. I enjoy going on the road, and it's a bond that's can be really, really special. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to compete against a team that I expect to do the same thing.
What might you learn over the next 3 games? Is a barometer or evaluation of your team, given that Wake Forest and 2 Big Ten games?
Well, I think that I strive for Big Ten championships. That's one of my goals. I think you try to win the league, no matter what league you're in, and Wake is an opponent that's going to help prepare us for Friday and Sunday, and they've got quality size, they've got experience. Guess what? We're going to see a team on Friday that has that. We'll see a team on Sunday that has legit size, and both those teams were like Wake. They were in the NCAA tournament last year. So that experience, that knowledge, that understanding, they're a team that's not going to give us anything easy. We're going to have to fight for it, and that excites me. I look forward to seeing if we're in that position to fight for something that we want to have, and that's a mentality. We've got to learn to fight.
Do you know much about that 2004 game that was here? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about it, and obviously it was, 2 elite teams, and you've got 2 guys that arguably went on to stellar NBA careers, and Chris Ball and Duran, and of course, or Darren, excuse me. Derek will keep me in line, but Darren and D, and that set the precedence for what was a great run, and then obviously 2005 was special. But yeah, it was an elite game in here, and very, very good players and great coaches, and I wouldn't expect tomorrow to be any different.
Brett, you have certain stats that have followed you wherever you are, whether it's offensive rebounds, turning the ball, turning teams over. This team's kind of picked up on those. Are they picking up on your identity and your style of ball?
Well, up until Friday night, I would have said yes, because I didn't think we fought very hard Friday. I think that's the one thing that I want our guys to do is compete at a high level, no matter what the jersey name on the front says. And I thought we had some slippage with our freshmen. I've identified that with them. I've talked to them about it. They're all conscientious. They're all want to do the right things, and yet the rebounding aspect shows that we got outfought. That's not who we are. Yet we are turning teams over. We're getting to the foul line. Those are things that we're doing well. We're shooting the 3 much better, and yet I still think we have a ton of room to improve. But yeah, I think there's some identity things that are coming, but we're still not playing fast enough. We're not running hard enough, and that's something we're working on every day in practice.
What's the biggest challenge for freshmen when they go on the road? Biggest challenge for freshmen?
I think there's a mentality of us against the world, and that's literally what it is. And you know what? In high school, you don't really face that often. If you're better, that you're going to win no matter where you play. home courts are an advantage. There's no question. And we've had 6 at home, 6 we should have won, we did. There's a lot to learn from that. There's also a lot of room to grow on the road, and we've been on the road. That's why I scheduled the Eastern game. Didn't want it here, wanted it there. And then we traveled a little bit when we went to Vandy and scrimmaged in a close scrimmage, and so they got the routine that we'll go through. This won't be the first time they've seen that, but yeah, it'll be different for them not to have everybody cheering for them and to hear people heckling them and getting on them, and we'll see how we deal with that adversity when it comes. Thanks, guys.